Hi there, sexy slayers. How are you doing? How have you been sexy? Not in that objectifiable way. How have you been smart? How have you been succulent? Not the right one. Successful. How have you been sharp? How have you been succinct? How have you been excellent? How have you been exquisite? How have you been excelling without the E? And how have you been you? How have things been going, guys? It's me, Sylvia, doing the maths for episode 27 of Married at First Sight, down under, Australian styling. And yeah, guys, I have been AWOL. Let's just put it that way. Because firstly, I've got things to do. Like I said, this doesn't pay my rent. This doesn't pay my mortgage. This doesn't pay my bills. This doesn't do anything like that just yet. It does a few things. It contributes to a few things, but not a lot, guys. Not a lot, okay? I've had things to do in that respect. Secondly, I mean, I've just been a little bit, when it comes to the ending of this one, I'm not going to lie, I just found it too dramatizational. And it's just kind of putting me off wanting to actually watch it and analyse it. But I'm thinking, you know what, I've come this far. I can't leave you guys hanging like that. I got to do what I got to do and watch it for you guys and tell you what I think about you guys. Still giving that psychosexual side of stuff. Excuse my appearance, guys. It's 2:15 in the morning. Why? Because I thought, you know what? I've been working all day. I've put the kids to sleep. I've been studying. I've been doing my tingling. Let me just shut my eyes from about 8 o'clock to 9 and let me start doing this tingling so that I can watch at least 3 episodes because I'm so behind. And I woke up about 15 minutes ago, about 2 o'clock. Yeah, that's what happened. So, guys, I'm going to watch as much as I can. It's probably just going to be one episode. It's their final dates before they decide whether they stay together or not. I didn't really do much of analysis for episodes 25 and 6. Brett and Booker went home. That was the main highlight of, I think, episode 25, 26. Guys, it is what it is, man. No offense. So let me get started so that I can finish real quick and go to bed, basically. I know I look bed bound. I know I do, but it is what it is, guys. Let's just get on with it. All right. See you in part 1 of doing the maths for episode 27. All right. Okay, guys. See you soon. All right, bye. Hi, guys. I'm not sure if this is episode 26 or 27. I think it's 26, and I've been saying 27. But just to let you guys know, because I'm now doing episode 27, and I thought it was 28. So I've just slid this into the edit somewhere in episode 26. Yeah. Because now I'm doing 27. Okay, guys. All right. Take care. Bye. Hi, guys. Part 1 down. And it was basically about conversation about the ceremony the day before. I need to pause it, but then that means the adverts are going to still be on. Everyone was talking about what happened at the ceremony. Apparently, everybody was wondering why did Bex say leave. And everybody was talking about that. Alana and Jason are still living in separate rooms, even though they both said stay at the ceremony. I didn't realise that how Alana had said that she sometimes self-sabotages relationship, and that's basically what she feels she done when she was giving out that privileged information that her husband had given her. She's just telling the group left, right and centre, basically. Bryce has a surprise for Mel anyway. Yeah, so for the 3rd time Bex said leave, for the 3rd time Jake said stay. They were going to see how things go. And now Beck's dog is not well, and so she's left. So we don't know if they're coming back together. We don't know if she's going to be back. We don't know how her dog is. We don't know none of them things there. And obviously for Jake, he's in limbo now because he doesn't know what to do. Like, I don't know if he's going to stay in the experiment. I don't know if he's also going to go home. I don't know, guys, but that's it. All right. See you in the next part. All right, bye. Hi, guys. Part 2 down. And it was basically the final dates, as you know. And it's quite sweet. Pat was trying to wrap a present, bless him. And I'll just take it part by part because basically they went from him to Johnny, then back to him, kind of like thing. But I'll just say what happened. So he was wrapping a present, and then like he goes off, and then Belinda comes in, opens the present. It's basically a sports top with maths on it, Married at First Sight, basically, with Belinda #1 at the back. It's like a football shirt, I guess. So the surprise was for her to go to an oval, like where they play cricket. And while she couldn't find Patrick. While she's being interviewed, saying, "Oh, do you think this is romantic?" She was saying, yeah, she thinks it's romantic. And in the back, you can see like a whole orchestra coming out with Pat in the middle. And so that's where they kind of ended. Johnny, on the other hand, left, what's her facey? Kerry with her favourite flowers and left a note saying, get dressed up, girl. We're going to the theatre. And that was that, basically. And yeah, that's it. That's all that happened. Sounds sweet. Love the production's ideas. And that's it. See you in part 3. Hi, guys. Part 3 down. Yeah, I don't really like to talk about the dramatics of the dramatics, which is additional to the psychosexual that I can be talking about. You know these things, guys. You already know this about me. But it was a whole segment, so I'm just going to give you a quick whatever. But firstly, so Pat had organised like a cheerleader and him with trumpets doing a little bit of somersaulting towards her. He was exercising his, oh, my friend's in this. I've been the singer. She's a singer. There she is. For Waitrose' new Christmas advert. Yes, girl. I was bigging her up today on Instagram. Let me big her up on this as well. You know what I mean? I haven't seen the full advert. Yes, girl. Yes.
It was me. I ate the stuffing.
It's a long advert though, isn't it?
Love it. Because the best bit of Christmas.
Lovely jubbly. Yes. That's my girl doing it for herself. You know what I mean? Yes. And her gifts making way for her. That's my girl's gifts making way for her on the Waitrose advert. You know? Go, girl. So where was I? Hold on, get back to my notes. Then get back to the notes. So yeah, Mel and not Mel. Pat and Mel hugged, and oh yeah, before that, she was saying that this could potentially be the red light to the bed light. You know what I mean? You know, waking up to some, you know, the lamp right next to you, hugging your husband naked because you've done it. Maybe it could be that kind of bed light. Who knows? You know. So that's what she said, that it could potentially lead to that. So let's see. Yeah, no, they just hugged, and Pat said there's still more to it. She said it was amazing. She loved it. She thought it was mind-blowing. He described her as the best teammate ever. And they skipped off to the next production idea. You know, it's beautiful. It was lovely. Okay, and then still we don't know what's going on with Johnny. Oh, no, they're back. Okay, I've got to pause it because you guys might want to know about it. But anywho, Mel and Bryce, they've gone back to Bryce's hometown. He's taken her to lunch with his 3 friends. And I'm not sure why he had to give a description of each friend in the car, like proper preparing her, letting her know the best places to get your information from would be the one that knows me for 10 years, okay? The other ones, but the 10-year ones, yeah. You can give her all the journalistic questions you want, you know? So that's potentially what it was. So yeah, the first thing they asked is how's it been, bloody blah. Mel said it's been challenging, and initially Bryce was like, oh, you know how I am, guys, I have no filter kind of like thing. So when someone said what they said, I gave it to them. Yeah, do you know what I mean? And some people just don't get it. I mean, I think I've just rubbed them up the wrong way. No mention of the fact that he's been accused of cheating or anything like that, or having another girlfriend from when he broke up with his ex-wife or whatever it was 6 months ago. He also had a girlfriend. Guys, this is where it just gets too much for me. It gets too juicy for me. This is not what I signed up for. I keep on telling you guys, I'm here just to give the psychosexuals. That's all I was using this program for. So all of this gossipy, juicistic dramatizations of what goes on in the intertwining parts of the show, I don't give a heck. I don't give a heck. I just want to give you guys the psychosexuals. The things that can happen with human connection, using psychology, using even biology, using sociology, and them things there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have anything to tell you guys about someone potentially having a girlfriend in his hometown, being on a show and fighting with another couple. I just don't know what psychosexuals I can put in there. What can I put in that? Is it sexual tension that's making it? Is it undertone and that's why they're doing it, and it's all to do with power play? Because there are such people that enjoy getting off on the power of sex kind of like thing. And, you know, because there's different cornerstones of sex. So, okay, I mean, maybe I can just say it like that. Maybe that's what's going on here. Let me just give you some psychosexuals on the dramatizations. Let me just do that. Maybe that's what can potentially be going on between Bryce and Bex. Maybe it's all just sexual tension from the power play cornerstone of, you know, the way they like to make love. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I might tell you about the other cornerstones in the next part or something like that. Oh yeah, so when Mel did actually finally say, oh yeah, there's been a rumour that he's got a girlfriend, blah, blah. You see all the friends, this is where the production thought, you know what? Let them all be sucking on their glass or drink of alcoholic beverage to make it look suspicious. So that's what they've done, basically. So we're at the part where Mel's waiting to find out if there's any truth about it from his friends. I don't know what else I can tell you about the psychosexual side of things now when it comes to that. That is it, guys. I've tried. I've done it. But, you know, slide a little psychosexual into it from now on. I think that's what I'm going to have to do, guys. All right, see you in part 4. All right. Part 4 down. Let me talk about the realness of the show first. So, it's quite sweet. Johnny and Kerry took her to like a theatre place. I thought he was an actor because he said, oh, she's going to see a part of him. So I was thinking, do you do some part-time amateur acting on the side or something? I wasn't sure. And then he was like, oh, are you ready? And she said, yeah, I'm ready. And he clicked his hands. Right next to her was a little picnic on the floor because that's what they've been accustomed to since their wedding. It's been their thing, kind of like thing. And as you can see, I'm a fan of sitting on the floor as well. I mean, it's good for the posture, for a stats, you know? So yeah, they're on the floor having the little picnic, and Johnny's so thankful for her for helping him to build his esteem or self-esteem. It's good to have somebody that's actually showing you what is great about you. If you've just lost your way a bit, forgotten who you are, kind of like thing, it's good to have someone. But at the same time, it's good to also be able to look reflectively within yourself to actually bring that out as well, because it could create some sort of a codependency type of a dynamic, which I'm not saying is happening in this situation at all. No, guys, don't get my words twisted. I don't want to be in the news like saying this guy had the lowest self-esteem and this trainee sexologist is trying to say that it's her who's built him from the bottom to the top. That's not what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying, okay? I don't want to be in flashing headlines tomorrow saying that and come to destroy his life because now they're going to have arguments and it's because of me. And then he's going to say to her, yeah, but you heard that silly little sexologist. She went and said that you built me up. So everyone looks at me like you built me up. No. Okay? Let's not go there. That's not what I'm saying. But anywho, I'm talking too much. I've started. No, Sylvia. It is 3:30 in the morning. No. But it was lovely. You know, he was saying that, you know, he's let love move back in to his heart after heartbreak. And he was like saying that, you know, that both of them have gone through heartbreak. And I was like, maybe not Kerry. She's best friends with her ex now. So it might have been heartbreak. But anyway, that's another story. And then, this is when it gets juicy. In a good way. He had got her a gift. And she opened it. It was a nice box. And when she opened it, it was like a purse. And I'm not a designer girl like that. I mean, I've got a few designers, don't get me wrong, but it's not my main panache when it comes to, you know, fashion and things there. I do know my styling and stuff, so don't get it twisted, okay? But anyway, it was a Louis Vuitton key holder. And I thought, oh, that's nice, that's cute. Nice present. Then she opened it up and there was actually a key in it. But you know what? Let me just rewind to the fact that the key holder itself, like I said, I'm not a designer type of chick. I'm not. But I'm not going to lie, if someone got me a gift like that, just the key holder itself, you know, not even with a key inside, I'd be like, you know what? You got class. I've got class. This is going to work. I'm not a designer girl, though. Like I said, all the kind of designers I've got, and okay, what I am is a classic bag lover. I love getting classic bags. And when I say classic, I mean vintage, or I mean secondhand from the secondhand shop. Because listen, peoples, if you don't know what you're missing if you don't go to those secondhand shops, you're missing people thinking that, this leather bag, I mean, I've had it for a while, but I'm tired of it. It doesn't doesn't matter what it's by, who it's by. It doesn't matter. Let me just go and give it to someone else. And I'm that person who goes and gets those bags and uses it to decorate myself. Nice leather bags, nice suede bags, nice designer bags, nice big bag. The last one I got, maybe I'll put a picture in here for you somewhere. Big Moroccan travel bag. And it was initial, English. It was initially green, emerald green. But I don't know. And the funny thing is I got it from somewhere in Kent or Kentish Town. And there was a very, let's just say, eclectic older man next to me. He had like a white beard. He had like a fisher's cap on. He had like a really dapper suit on. You know, he's older, but he's got class. Let me just put it that way. And he was like, oh, it's such a stunning bag, isn't it? It's so stunning. By this time I was already holding it. So I was like, yes, guy, it's stunning, but it's mine. It's not yours. You can describe it all you like, but it's mine. So it was green, but it looks like the person had put it near a heater. And so it started to go like a camel color. So it had this gradient, camel, and then goes down to the emerald. So on the back you can see it's all green. And I was like, listen, I'm claiming that by force. Anyway, guys, listen, I do what I shouldn't be doing. I'm talking too much. Anyway, the long and short of it is that key holder on its own was a gift by itself. For someone like me who doesn't do designers like that. But he put his key for his house, for his yard, in there for her to say, listen, you got the keys to my home, you got the keys to my life, and hopefully that will give you the keys to my heart. And I thought, oh, that's lovely, that's lovely. I mean, it's gorgeous. And then Mel and Bryce, Mel told them obviously that there's been a rumour, there was all quietness, and then without any real certainty, the guy said, no, it's not true. He also said it's not true in the confessionals because he hasn't really spoken to Bryce. He knows that there was a girl, but he actually doesn't know what's been happening after that because he hasn't seen him since he entered the experiment. So him no know. And Mel can feel it. I mean, she said in her confessionals, like, she doesn't feel like she got, like, concrete yes or no kind of, like, thing. So, you know, it is what it is. And then they decided to continue recording the friends when Bryce and Mel had gone. And in that little thingy, they were like, oh, do you think he's lying to her? And then I think the 10-year friendship girl was like, yeah, he is, because that gifting is true. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm not even going to add any type of juice to it. Because like I told you guys, I mean, I care about these things here. I don't care. I don't. It's all about the psychosexuals with me. Psychosexuals. Yeah, guys, like I said, I was going to add a little cornerstone of, you know, sexual eroticism. That's the main word for it. It's your sexual needs, shall we say, your sexual ideas around sex. And I told you that that one was, if I was gonna actually analyze what's going on with Bryce and Bex, on an undercurrent, there could be an undercurrent of, you know, searching for some sort of like power play or something like that. That's one of them. Another one is violating prohibition, and that is, you know, just the, you know, the suspense of sex, or the knowing you shouldn't be doing something, you're doing it kind of like thing. That kind of, you know, prohibited, like breaking the rules, like having sex where you shouldn't have it, which is illegal. So I'm not telling you to go and do that and them things there. That's not what I'm telling you to do. I'm just telling you the ideas people have, or the erotic meanings of sex people have when they do certain things within their sexual lives, if that makes sense. The ideas and the psychology behind that, if that makes sense to you guys. So yeah, there's that. And there's also having sex to feel a longing and anticipation for something. So like, you know, the idea of, you know, planning something out in terms of sexually and longing for it and waiting for it. That's another cornerstone, basically. I'll give you some more psychosexual later. Okay, I'll speak to you soon. All right, bye. Hi guys, part 5 down. And for some reason I couldn't fast forward it when they're bloody telling us what's going to happen. Why they do that in the last segment, I don't know. We're already hooked. We don't need to see what's happening in 3 minutes, man. It just spoils it. I couldn't forward it as well. That function's not available now. I mean, what's going on here for? I mean, don't I pay my TV license? Nonsense. Anywho, but Besides that, I'm still happy, guys. Of course, I'm always happy. Anyway, yeah, Mel feels uneasy. I'm just thinking, does this woman have to endure all the types of things that typically happens in most relationships? The woman endures mental uncertainties all throughout until the man decides, yeah, you are the one for me. I mean, we don't need to keep on doing this narrative because it's still a long thing. Anyway, so what else happened? Pat and Belle, he's looking for some penthouse body loving is what I'm seeing. Because, they're just talking about how they like each other. And it was so lovely to hear the way that Belinda describes that fuzzy feeling in your body, in your belly. She can feel that now when it comes to thinking about Patrick. Can you imagine someone has affected your life so much that you can feel the energy they give you somewhere in your body? And that's what she's going through right now. So it's lovely. It's lovely. It's lovely. Oh, and he said, oh, he feels like, compared to all the other people, I don't know why he added that little bit. Or compared to all the other couples in the experiment. He shouldn't have added that. He should have just gone straight and said, you know what? I've struck gold with you. You are for me. For now. You are. You are. So it was lovely. It was lovely. It was lovely. It was cute. It was cute. And they sealed it with a kiss. I'm not sure that black is Belle's best colour. Obviously, it should be more, not that black. It should be more brown than black. Black is too harsh on her kind of skin complexion or skin undertone. So yeah, I was just giving you a little bit of my image because it's hard to see background there. You're welcome. You're welcome. So yeah, that's it basically. But it was lovely. It was lovely. It was lovely. Mel just hopes that, everything that Bryce is saying is true, because she's telling him that she's worried that he's going back to square one, and he's now revealing his love for her. But it's just the way he's revealing it. It's like he's saying, babes, okay, listen, let me admit it. Okay, I did have a girlfriend just before the experiment. I did. Okay, I did. Okay, all right. And I did see a friend who I was going to buy a gift for him to come back to Canberra and give it to her. I did. But that was before I met you. And now that I've met you, I want you. I don't want her. So, but I'm not going to admit to that. I'm not going to admit that episode of my life even happened. I just love you right now. That's it. Forget about all of that. Forget about it. So I think maybe it would be better if you just admitted it, if this was all true. Like I keep on telling you guys, I have to add that a little bit because I'm actually jumping into the suspicion. No, I'm not. I'm just doing it for the, because it's just dramatization. But I just didn't like the concept that she's doubting, and to kind of counteract that, he's saying he loves her. It's a little bit, if it was true. I don't think it's true because, like I said, I think they've been together way before Married at First Sight even started. I'm not going to lie to you. It just feels that way to me. Because you can't freely give your time to endure all this nonsense all other couples are giving you when you're just in an experiment that you just, there has to have been some sort of orchestration going on somewhere. I'm not even going to lie. Look, it's my channel. I can say what the heck I want. Okay. And that's what I think about Mel and Bryce. And it's lovely. They are lovely couples. There's nothing. But they bond together really well because they know what they're doing. And it's working on a lot of people. But not me. So that's that. And that's it really. I don't know what else to say about that. I just didn't like the way he was using love to express his feelings. Even though he's been lying. But everything his friend has been saying was the truth. Because they didn't give her no definitive nothing. So that in itself shows what the truth is, doesn't it? So, let's see where I go on with that. Because one of the reasons why he loves her is because she tolerates his behaviour. So he did have a girlfriend, basically. But he's changed his mind. That's what it is. That's what he's trying to say there. That's the translation. Guys, I'm going to go 6 minutes. I'm doing this to myself. I mean, to be honest, I've got energy because I slept from 8 to 2. I mean, I haven't done that for years. Literally years. So maybe the energy has come a little bit. Yeah, 8 to 2. Wow, 6 hours. I was sleeping for 6 hours. I'm up for the night. Okay. That's it, guys. I'm going. Part 7 coming, 6? Yeah, something like that. Alright, guys. See you later. But in everything he's saying, I don't know why Bryce is saying he's been honest. He hasn't been honest. Don't lie about not doing... Just, you know, skim across that. But don't say you've been honest. You've been honest about your feelings now, maybe, yeah. But what about happened a few months before? Anyway, let me not get into it, guys. Okay. See you in part 6. Okay.
Black Friday.
Hi, guys. So, finally finished. And it was lovely. Okay, so... It was cute. It was cute. It was cute. It was cute. So basically, it was Liam and Georgia surprised her in some sort of a restaurant-y type of lovely place, saying, you know, wanted to give her a bit of the glam life because she's just been used to him being a country boy and blah, blah, blah. So that was that. And, you know, she was like, oh, this is the most specialist thing anyone's ever done for her. So that's cute. And they're both excited to see what happens in the next chapter. However... And yeah, Georgia was saying, you know, they just click as human beings. They just really get on or whatever. And then I don't know why he had to bring up his sexuality. I don't know why it had to be on TV publicly, but I guess it's just to, you know, open up conversations. Because it's not, it's a private ting-a-ling. Anywho, she was like, oh, you know, that's never been an effect to his sexuality or anything like that. And he was like, you know, what's going to happen in the real world? You know, he's going to have desires. How's she going to feel about that? And then she was initially like, oh, you know, we can arrange something. Don't worry, I've got your back, kind of thing. But he was like, oh, he doesn't want an open relationship. When he's committed to someone, he's committed. He doesn't want to add anybody into that spice. Because she actually said, I can't give you everything you want. And at the end of the day, if you have a sexual template, it's going to be... It's not that you can't do it. And he is willing to do it. And that's what I was saying before. You can do... If you find someone that gives you everything you need... There's a lot of people who can actually just be like, no, I'm not going to actually dabble on that side anymore. And they're more than content. So, that's what I was trying to say before, okay? What else is there? What else is there? Yeah, he wants a monogamous relationship. He actually wants... But then he always says that they're different. And and not always, but he just said that they're different and he's not going to live for the world's expectations. But I was like... You've just said that's what you want to do. We're not telling you that. That's what you're saying, blood. So are you coming there all defensively? I don't get it. I don't get that. Not defensively, like, but saying that, you know, he's not going to live for the world. I thought being in a non-monogamous relationship would be doing that more. And I'm not saying do it or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But it's just the way he came there all... I don't know. I was like, slow down. Slow your roll, bro. No, I'm joking. I did it. But that's it, guys. And then... Pat and Mel were in the bath, and let's just see how it goes. It seems like it's going in the direction that they're both wanting, you know. So there's that, and that's it, guys. That was the end of part 6. You know where to find me: IG and TikTok. Sex and Slay with Azamai MUA. SEXNSLAYWITHASAMI MUA. That's Azamai MUA. That's me. And it's also Sylvie. And it's also Sylvia. And it's also Sylvia. Some people call me Sylvie. It's okay. It's okay. You can also catch me on Facebooks and on YouTube's, which is Azamai MUA Beauty. And you can catch me on Twitter, which is Azamai MUA Beauty. And I'm Azamai MUA, not Azamai MUA Beauty. Alright. And you can also catch me on Twitter, which is Azamai MUA. Okay, guys? And I know I need to post more on there. I know. So yeah, that's it, guys. I will see you. I'm going to try and watch episode 27 because, like I said, I slept for 6 hours. I'm up, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So, see you in episode 27, guys. Take care, stay blessed. See you in a little while.